Cartoonist Kibet Bull's account of his actions immediately after being released from abduction has sparked intense debate among Kenyans. Kibet, known for his satirical silhouettes, critical of President William Ruto's government, recently shared the details of his experience, but some are questioning the plausibility of his story. According to Kibet, he was released by his abductors in Luanda, Vihiga County, between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. Unable to find shelter, he stumbled upon a disco matanga, a funeral dance, where he stayed and danced until 6 a.m. before heading to book a ticket to return home. While this explanation might initially seem straightforward, it has drawn skepticism, with many wondering how someone in his state could muster the energy to attend a dance event after such a traumatic ordeal. Kibet has since addressed the criticism, offering additional context. He explained that after his release, he knocked on the doors of 3 houses but received no response. He later found a home with fierce dogs that made it unsafe to linger. In desperation, he sat down to rest but felt vulnerable. It was then that he heard music from the disco matanga, which he perceived as the safest option at the time. He also revealed a key motivation for avoiding the highway: fear that his abductors might return. Seeking refuge in the lively environment of a funeral dance seemed to him a better alternative than staying exposed in the dark streets. Despite his detailed explanation, Kibet has faced relentless criticism, particularly from government-aligned bloggers. Many of these individuals have questioned the credibility of his account, using it as an opportunity to cast doubt on the broader issue of abductions in Kenya. Kibet, however, has firmly stood by his story, dismissing the backlash as an attempt to delegitimize victims of these abductions and undermine the growing outcry against them. This incident underscores the complex dynamics surrounding Kenya's political climate, where skepticism often meets personal accounts of victimhood. Critics of Kibet's story argue that it defies logic, while his supporters emphasize the importance of focusing on the broader issue of forced disappearances rather than nitpicking individual accounts. Kibet's ordeal highlights the harsh realities many face in a country grappling with questions about freedom of expression and state accountability. Whether or not his account resonates with everyone, it brings attention to a critical conversation about safety, trust, and justice in Kenya. The public remains divided, but one fact is clear: the issue of abductions and the silencing of dissenting voices requires urgent and transparent action.